This is the Tenergy T320 portable power station, and here's my honest take after actually using it on a few camping weekends and one short home outage. I grabbed it because I wanted a compact backup that wouldn't degrade fast and could handle laptops, cameras, lights, and a fan without fuss. I was curious about the Life VPO4 battery. I like the promise of pure sine wave AC for sensitive gear, and I was a little skeptical about the 200-watt continuous limit and the relatively slow recharge specs. That's the headspace I was in before putting it to work. Right away, it feels like a practical box made for tossing in a trunk or tucking under a desk. It's about 11.6 by 10 by 7 inches and roughly 8 pounds, so it's lighter than it looks and easy to carry by the solid top handle. The shell is sturdy plastic. The corners are softened so it doesn't chew up other gear in a bin, and everything is laid out to be simple. The two AC outlets sit up front, and the USB ports, including the USB-C PD 45-watt, are right where my hand naturally reaches. The 12-volt car port and two DC barrel ports are also easy to find without hunting around. The LCD is big, bright, and legible outdoors. It gives me battery percentage, real-time watts in and out, and little icons that tell me what's active. The buttons for AC, DC, and the light have a firm click, which seems minor but makes daily use less annoying. There's an integrated LED with steady and SOS modes. It's not a flashlight replacement for searching a trail, but it's great as ambient light on a table, or emergency blink if you ever need to flag attention. I charged it from the wall straight out of the box. From my experience, going from low to 100% with the included AC adapter takes about a full evening, roughly 8 hours. Using the USB-C PD 45-watt input also works, but it's not faster. The wattage is similar, so plan on the same general time frame. I also tried a 60-watt folding solar panel on a clear day. With the T320's built-in MPPT, that's maximum power point tracking, which helps squeeze the most out of your panel. I saw between 35 watts and 45 watts at midday. That's normal for a 60-watt panel in real conditions. Just don't expect the full 60-watt number printed on the panel. Plugging in gear is where it earns its keep. The pure sine wave AC outputs kept my laptop chargers and camera battery bricks happy. No coil whine, no weird heat. Two AC ports at once worked fine as long as my combined load stayed under 200 watts. I ran a small desk fan, charged a 13-inch laptop over USB-C PD at 45 watts, topped off two phones on USB-A, and powered some LED string lights from a DC barrel port. The unit didn't blink. When I tried to push past the limit with a small space heater on low, it tripped instantly and shut the AC off, which is exactly what it should do to protect itself. Knowing your device wattage helps a lot. If you don't know, check the label. Anything like a hairdryer, blender, coffee maker, or large gaming desktop is out of bounds for this size station. During a short outage at home, I used the T320 to keep the modem and router up, plus my phone and an iPad charging. That used only a trickle, and the battery hardly moved over a few hours. Camping, I ran a fan through the night on DC and charged camera batteries in the morning. The LED light steady mode is a surprisingly nice touch for cooking or reading at a campsite. I noticed the AC output will shut itself off after a while if the load is super low, which saves power but can be confusing the first time. If I'm only running tiny loads like a single nightlight, I stick to the DC ports to avoid that idle shutoff. I also saw a small idle drain when everything was off, only a few percent over a couple of days, which is not unusual for portable stations with displays and management electronics. Key features that kept winning me over are the Life VPO4 battery, the clear display, and the port mix. Life VPO4 is a safer, on-life lithium chemistry designed for thousands of cycles. In simple terms, it holds up much better over years of charge-discharge compared to typical lithium-ion, and that's important if you plan to rely on it for emergencies. The pure sine wave AC is clean power, similar to a household outlet, which matters for chargers, medical devices, and audio gear. And 8 total outputs mean I can charge multiple things without a power strip. 2 AC, 3 USB, including that USB-C PD 45-watt, the 12V power socket, and 2 12V barrel ports. In my opinion, the T320 hits a sweet spot for portability and longevity, but it's not a fit for high-draw appliances. The 200-watt continuous limit is the guardrail. If you stay within that, it's rock solid. If you live with power-hungry stuff, you'll need to size up. The other trade-off is charging speed. Wall or USB-C PD both hover around the same pace. So this is a charge it overnight kind of unit. Solar is totally viable with a decent panel, but weather dictates speed. From my experience, the battery chemistry and the overall simplicity are the big wins. I've owned lithium gear that loses pep in a year. This one is built for the long run. I like that the display shows real numbers I can use, not vague bars. I like that the USB-C PD at 45 watts is strong enough to keep my laptop going while I edit photos without dipping into the AC. I like that the two AC ports are pure sine wave, so I don't have to babysit my chargers. The built-in protections, overload, overcharge, overheating, and short circuits have stepped in gracefully whenever I push too hard, and recovering is as easy as removing the load and pressing the button back on. It's perfect for camping, road trips, photo shoots on location, and as a compact home backup to keep communication and small devices powered. I've used it to charge drones, run a portable projector at a campsite movie night, and keep a 12-volt cooler humming during the drive. It's quiet most of the time. When the cooling fan spins up under heavier loads or while charging, it's still reasonable. With solar, it becomes a neat little off-grid setup for light-duty days. There are a few honest annoyances. The recharge time asks for patience, especially if you're moving every day. Solar will vary a lot with clouds and shade. And no, this won't jumpstart a car or run a coffee maker. That's not a knock, just the nature of this size class. I wish the idle drain were closer to zero and that the AC idle shutdown were adjustable, but those are small trade-offs for the price and portability. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants a reliable, long-life portable battery to run essentials under 200 watts. Think students in dorms who want quiet backup, renters who can't install big systems, content creators who need clean power away from outlets, van lifers who want a secondary station, and families who want a simple box to keep Wi-Fi, phones, and a fan alive during a blackout. In conclusion, the Tenergy T320 is a trustworthy, compact power station that favors longevity and clean, stable output over brute force. If your daily needs are laptops, phones, cameras, lights, a router, and a fan, it handles that confidently and without drama. If you need to boil water or toast bread off-grid, look for a larger model. For me, the combination of Life PO4 durability, pure sine AC, practical port selection, and an easy interface makes it a smart, budget-friendly pick for light to moderate use. If this video helped, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment with your questions or what you'd like me to test next. Thank you for watching.